Yep.
Hello, guys. Thank you for having me here. With Jeff, my partner. So what we are going to do before we jump into demo, basically, because AR is definitely the things that you need to see, right? So let me just quickly introduce ourselves. We are from a company called AR Group. It's basically a company that focuses in building a very stable AR engine that can connect to a whole ecosystem. Not only the social media, but also we go further up to the development of getting it connected to neuroscience and also mechatronics. So before I jump to Jeff, honestly speaking, guys, we started our journey back in 2009 in Jakarta, Indonesia. And then we've been able to reach out a global market for the past 3, 4, 5 years. From only 20 people, right now we are in operation of 200 plus people in Asia with 7 markets and offices in the world. So we are unique because we do go for PCT patent. So currently we are owning 5 global PCT patents in augmented reality and also the applications. Now, I know when you heard about AR, and honestly, we are the only speakers and panelists here that non-VR. Some people said, yeah, AR has been around, but it doesn't go that far. What we do here is really to showcase you some of the works, starting from a very simple AR implementation up to the work that we do for AR theme park, and also soon to become the first AR island in Europe. So let me just go quickly on our first case. Jeff, you ready? Then I just skip all the boring part. Let's go by the demo, because I'm going to share with you all some of the first client that we did for a gaming cart in Indonesia, and which distributed all across the Southeast Asia. So can we switch to demo? Yeah. So this is a case where, the challenge of AR is definitely to get the engine stable and get all the recognition within less than a second. Can you get the sound, please? Anybody? Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the first examples that we did back 5, 6 years ago. Not only focusing on the quality of animation, definitely the engine, because initially we are not an animation company, but we focus in building a programming for AR. Okay. The sound is not out yet, so yeah, now it's out. So the interactivity for this card was basically distributed to really engage kids all over in Asia to be able not only looking at the cards, right, but they're able to connect it to the whole ecosystem, get into payment, buy the card with, and then they can interact beyond just anything. Yeah. Yeah, well, when we had a lot of having fun, but I think okay. So that's the first one, sort of like a sample that we did back 5, 6 years ago. Now we are moving to another examples. Which one? This one? Well, I have this basically the shirts that where we help endangered animals in Asia. One of the examples is this shirt. Stability of the engine is definitely when you need beyond just a printed materials and moving it quickly. And you can interact when Jeff tap in the tab. Yep, then you'll get a certain interactivity that is so stable, moving forward just a regular AR. Now, anybody out there wants to build an AR shirt, then definitely could be the possibility. Moving forward, a lot of people think that AR only for gaming or entertainment. This is something that we did for a client in Malaysia, where when you go to Kuala Lumpur, one of the biggest challenges is traffic, like in Jakarta. It's very hard for a salesperson of the property development is to really invite clients to go and see the show units. So what we did is just a simple AR, the combining AR and semi-VR, and that they can bring the brochures and go out there, meet their prospective clients, and showing the unit. Okay. So this is a real client. I mean, whatever we presented is really, real client and with a real project. So if you want to go inside, then definitely you ask me, okay, with AR, you cannot go inside. Now, what if we combine it? So we tap in, then you can go inside. So you will be able to, I mean, it's very simple. Imagining implementation of this sort of project into a hotels or even reservation of rooms, then you can combining it. We try to make it grounded because the technology is, this level, and we're talking all the time about the future, but the real market is not there and not here, right? So we have to be grounded. Okay, so last demo that we brought today, we have a lot of demos. We've been doing more than 1,000 projects since I think 4 years ago. This one is where we got basically our little office in the model of a small office where we put an app where you can connect the whole system. So you don't need to download anything. You just download one app you can put more than 500 different contents. So these are, if Jeff go upstairs, then you can see. Yeah, and then, so if you can see, I mean, Jeff doesn't really need to change. Okay, maybe we go to poster, Jeff. Poster, yep. It has to be really flawless. It's very important to get it right, especially when you work with big brands. We work with brands like Cartoon Network, Turner's for some of the implementation. We work with, then you have to get it right for their brand and their consumers. And you don't need to basically keep your phones all the time. You can just drag it away and connecting it to all the ecosystem that is available on digital. All right. Okay, thanks, Jeff. I think that's a short demo. Before we end our presentation, I guess the biggest challenge for AR is really not taking it that high and really to see all the opportunity that are available in the market, because that happens with all the technologies available at the market today. And I guess the key is to keep it grounded while you're preparing it for the future. Any AR or VR, then the technology will be able to get the maximum level of the value. Thank you, guys. That's all from us.